Hey everyone, this is Eric Young from Greenlight Group Tours, here to talk about your group's trip to Orlando, Florida. Alright, so your trip will take place over the span of 7 days, starting Sunday, March 15th, and you'll return home Saturday, March 21st, with the 7th day basically being exclusively a travel day. It will be 7 unforgettable days though, so let's go day by day to see what each one looks like. You'll fly out of the Dallas-Fort Worth Airport and land directly in sunny Orlando, Florida. Once you land in Orlando, you'll meet your Greenlight tour manager. He or she will be an awesome person that guides you through your trip, making sure that everything goes right and that you're having the best time possible. Tour managers stay at the same hotel as the group, they hand out tickets, and they get you into the parks, but you could just think of them as a knowledgeable friend. From the airport, you'll hop aboard Disney's Magical Express and head directly to your new home for the next 5 nights, Disney's Pop Century Resort. Pop Century is one of Disney's giant themed resorts, this one being a salute to American pop culture of the last century. It's also cool because, like all Disney resorts, it's connected to the Disney bus system. Boys and girls will stay on different floors of this hotel, and professional security will monitor these floors to make sure that students stay safe and in their rooms. Then you'll eat breakfast at this hotel each morning of the trip. You'll have some time to enjoy the gigantic themed swimming pool in the middle of the property. Then the evening will wrap up in the most appropriate way possible, with a medieval feast and jousting tournament, of course. That's right, you and your group are going to medieval times, Orlando. You'll enjoy a multi-course meal served to you like royalty, but you won't get any silverware because they're really committed to the whole medieval times thing. Dietary restrictions? Let anyone from Greenlight know before or during your trip, and we'll make sure no one goes hungry. That's our policy, simple as that. Day 2 will finally be the day that your group gets to journey to Disney's Magic Kingdom. In case you're not aware, Disney's Magic Kingdom is one of the most iconic amusement parks in the entire world. 107 acres packed full with some of the most well-known rides in history. Space Mountain, Thunder Mountain, Splash Mountain, It's a Small World, The Haunted Mansion, Pirates of the Caribbean, and the list goes on. Each one revolving around the park's gleaming centerpiece, Cinderella's Castle. Oh yeah, they have some sweet new rides too. The Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, the Barnstormer, and the Journey of the Little Mermaid. Then your day will end in the most magical way possible as you witness Magic Kingdom's new end-of-the-night celebration, Happily Ever After, an incredible firework and laser light show projected directly onto Cinderella's castle that will leave you breathless and possibly overcome with emotions. Day 3 will be your group stay at Universal Studios Orlando and its companion park, Islands of Adventure. Harry Potter fans will rejoice as Islands of Adventure is home to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, which features Hogwarts, butterbeer, and lots of magic wands. This is also where you can hop on the Hogwarts Express and chug your way over to Diagon Alley, where you can check out Gringotts and a real fire-breathing dragon. You'll spend the entire day bouncing between both parks, eating, riding, and enjoying all of the world-class rides and roller coasters like the Incredible Hulk and the Rip Ride Rocket, which features a straight 90-degree incline followed by a gigantic plunge. Day 4 will begin with the trip back to the Disney parks, this time to visit Disney's Hollywood Studios. Hollywood Studios is home to the Rock and Roller Coaster, Tower of Terror, and Star Tours, a Star Wars-themed ride that's never the same way twice. Speaking of Star Wars, you'll be able to check out the brand new Star Wars land called Galaxy's Edge, which opens in August 2019, as well as the recently opened Toy Story Land with its flagship ride, the Slinky Dog roller coaster. Then at the end of the night, you'll enjoy Hollywood Studios' double end-of-the-night celebration events, Fantasmic, which is a larger-than-life water and light show illustrating the boundless imagination of Mickey Mouse, and Star Wars: A Galactic Spectacular, which is a thrilling, immersive Star Wars-themed fireworks show that takes place in the center of the park by the Chinese Theater. Day 5 will start with a trip to Disney's Animal Kingdom. Animal Kingdom is one of Disney's most popular parks right now. It features incredible rides like Expedition Everest and Kilimanjaro Safaris, where you can go on an African safari-style game drive and see real animals. It also features fantastic shows like Festival of the Lion King, which is a Broadway-caliber 30-minute performance of Disney's Lion King. But Animal Kingdom is probably best known right now as the home of Pandora, the Avatar-themed park section featuring 2 new sensational rides, the Flight of Passage and the Navi River Journey. Then you'll wrap up your day with Animal Kingdom's beautiful end-of-the-night water and light celebration, River of Lights. Day 6 will start with a little free time to enjoy the Pop Century Resort property one last time, followed by a trip to Disney Springs. Disney Springs is a huge, newly refurbished complex with a ton of cool shops, restaurants, street performers, floating cars, hot air balloons, and even Legos. It also features one of the biggest official Disney gift shops in the world, aptly named World of Disney. Then, after this 7-day flurry of activity, your group will take the Magical Express back to the Orlando International Airport, hop on a jet, and head home, arriving back in Dallas the evening of Friday, March 20th, and then back to your school early morning Saturday, March 21st, which is why this trip is set to take place over the span of 7 days. So this trip sounds amazing, right? But what exactly do you get for your money? What's included in this trip package? Let's break it down. First thing, transportation. This includes round-trip airfare, including $60 luggage fee so you can check a suitcase, as well as motor coach transfer to and from your school to the Dallas airport and to Universal Studios once you're in Orlando. The rest of the time, you'll have access to Disney transportation, including their bus system. It also includes lodging. That means 5 nights in the Disney Pop Century Resort. It includes meals. That's 5 lunches, 6 dinners, and breakfast every day at your resort. It also includes all of your tickets to the theme parks, everything we just discussed. It includes your 24-hour tour manager, who you'll probably want to be best friends with when the tour is over. It also includes the nighttime security guards we talked about, a $2 million liability policy, and traveler's insurance, which covers up to $25,000 in medical expenses and travel delays longer than 6 hours. All right, so we've covered a lot of stuff here, except one thing. What's the next step? Do you like things simple? Because if you want to go on this trip, you have literally one job. Go to this website on the top of the screen, trips.touropspro.com. Use this custom trip code, DHSFA20, and register for the trip. It's very simple, but if you have any questions, just hit us up at help@greenlightgrouptours.com. Registration is open for a limited time and space is limited, so reserve your spot today because it's first come, first serve. Now, I've said enough, but what you should probably hear before we wrap it up is a few parting words from actual group leaders and students, just like you, who've taken a trip of a lifetime with Greenlight. Check it out.
There's such a positivity to Greenlight. Everything they do just makes it feel special. There's just a feeling of home to all of it.
If someone was wanting to go on this exact trip that we're going on now, I would definitely tell them to do it.
This is not something you can get every day.
This is the greatest trip I've ever been on.
We love them.